counting sheep here, and I'm going to do more crystals and stones today, or tonight, whatever time it is for you. And this is the book that I get my information from. It's called The Crystal Bible, and it's by Judy Hall, and she's written lots of great books on crystals and stones and their healing properties. And anyway, Crystal Bible. Sometimes you can just look it up online and find some great information. And there's a little pouch that I'm going to pull my stones from today. And I purchased a stone from Healing Crystals, and they sent me this great little bag with the crystals in it. So tonight I'm going to show you my black and brown crystals. So I keep them in a darker bag. And I also cut my nails and put on some dark nail polish because I thought maybe that would go best with the stones to show you. So here we go, black stones. The first stone I'm going to pull out for you is Snowflake Obsidian, and it's on a silver chain, and I'm going to slowly pull open the bag. And this is a little pendant that my son gave to me when he was just a little boy. He and his grandmother had it made into a pendant because he loved the stone and wanted to give it to me. I think it was for Mother's Day. But there it is, Snowflake Obsidian. It's shiny and smooth. And it has kind of a snowflake pattern over the top of it, which give it slightly different qualities than a straight black obsidian. The Snowflake Obsidian calms and soothes, and most of these stones you'll find, the black stones and brown stones, are very grounding in nature. This one is as well, but it also is unique in that it teaches you to value your mistakes as well as your successes, and I love that idea. I tend to not even think there are such things as mistakes, but if we can value them as our teachers, then we don't mind having our life experiences quite so much because we realize that they're teaching us. So there you are. And it also helps release wrong thinking. Snowflake Obsidian. I'll move that out of the way a little bit. So Snowflake Obsidian is a great stone to help you change your thinking patterns and keep them more positive, and to see things more as benefits than as negatives. So often we're inclined to think of things as positive and negative, and if we can just see that it's all good, it's all just an experience, then we don't get quite as emotionally attached to our stories about things. I'm going to just gently toss the bag a little here so you can hear the stones tumbling together. There's a lot of wind blowing outside tonight. I don't know if you're going to hear that on this as well, but there's a lot of wind. It feels like I'm pulling out my brown jasper, and brown jasper has lots of layering in it, which is fun to look at, and the cut of this one shows it off nicely. This one I just got in one of those little tourist shops where they sell their stones, and you can buy a bag for a certain price. So sometimes I'll fish through those, and if there are some stones that I recognize and they look like good stones, then I pick them up because they're often less expensive. So brown jasper is known to help people find an ecological awareness. It also brings stability and balance, and it boosts the immune system. It does lots of things, but I'm just going to list a few things for each stone. So that's brown jasper. My little bag back, and I'm going to reach in this is a stone I picked up on the beach. I was with a really close friend, and we were actually meeting to, talk over the loss of a friend, a close friend of ours that had died recently. And I picked this up at Haystack Beach, which is along the Oregon coast, and it's in Cannon Beach. So that's my little round stone, pumice stone, lava stone from Haystack Beach. You could probably hear everything blowing outside. I wonder if this is going to work. I'm going to reach inside again. So I'm going to pull out. Oh, this one is not polished. I do have another one that's not polished. This is one of my favorites as well, and it's black tourmaline. And black tourmaline, there are two stones that I tend to make independence most for people, and black tourmaline is one of them, and then the orange calcite is another. But the black tourmaline is, for me, a really protective stone. And if you're feeling extremely vulnerable to outside energy or issues or people, black tourmaline really helps you stay in your own business and stay very, very grounded. It's an extremely protective stone. It also helps protect from electromagnetic smog, so it's good to wear if you're going to be at the computer or on your cell phone a lot. That's black tourmaline, and it's, I think I said this in another video, it's known to transform negative, or what humans experience as negative energies, into positive energy. It just has a way of naturally shifting that energy, and so that you experience it differently. So black tourmaline, really good protective stone. So if you're feeling vulnerable, that's a nice one. Okay, let's get back into my little bag. I think it feels like there's two more in there. So let's see what the next one is. Oh, tiger eye. This is my son's favorite. And actually, it seems to be beneficial to a lot of people as well. So you can see the beautiful layers in tiger's eye, which is very fun to look at. And it seems like you can look deep into the stone. There's something about it when it's polished that just feels like it illuminates and has this gorgeous gloss to it, and feels like you can look deep into it, almost like when you polish wood with a nice oil. It looks almost like a nice wood to me. Tiger's eye draws the spiritual energies to earth, so it's good for bringing your spirit and your body together. It stimulates a strong sense of confidence. So if you're not feeling very confident, tiger's eye will bring an element of confidence to you. So it's a great stone for if you're feeling also vulnerable, like most of these in the black family or the dark stones. Tiger's eye is obviously more brown, like the brown jasper. Okay, I've got one more stone to pull out, and the last one is, oh, gorgeous, hematite. You've seen it before, I'm sure. It's shiny black, almost looks like a metal. It just doesn't even look like a stone to me. I just think it's such a fascinating stone. And hematite is also grounding. It harmonizes your body, your mind, and your spirit. And it's also been known to help with out-of-body journeying, although I've never experienced that with hematite. It dissolves negativity. And as far as your physical body, it helps with anemia. Maybe because there is some metal in there that gets into the system, some iron or something, I don't know. But I actually think that the black tourmaline, you can see a little bit of orange on there. It almost looks like it has some iron mixed into it. But this is hematite, and I will sometimes wrap hematite with another stone because it kind of helps you stay grounded. If I'm wanting to help somebody explore other energies, hematite helps you stay grounded and in a positive space if your body's going through change and shift. So, there they are, all of my beautiful stones, and I love these. I almost talk about them, they're like they're little pets. That's frightening, isn't it? But I love them, and I have figured that I would talk about different colors and in groups of colors. So another day we'll look at some other stones that are different colors. I don't think I've done my red stones yet, so maybe we'll do some of my red and orange stones another time. And so first, I'm going to put the stone that I found on Cannon Beach back in my little bag. There it goes. And then I'm going to put in the brown Jasper. Goodbye. And the black Tourmaline. I'll roll it on over. Put it in. And I'm going to save that one till last. And maybe I'll lightly click these together. I don't know if that can be heard with this little lavalier mic, but